Greetings and welcome back to Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Last time we got to the fuck. Nice. We got to the top of the hiking trail here and reunited with Allison and had a laughing fit. I sure as hell did. This time we're just gonna make our way back to town. See if there's something we can do as a couple. I really don't have much to say. Well, okay, now I do. Because I can actually talk about how Allison works as a party member. I think I already kind of somewhat hinted at this. But Allison's like the main DPS of this party. Main physical DPS anyway. Like, she's more than likely going to be doing most of the physical damage here. However, she's also fairly fragile too. And you need to watch her HP. But Allison's quite good, like, she's just a powerhouse. Who in the world? Oh boy, look who's here. Should we avoid Paula? I know you two don't exactly get along. Nah, you can say hi if you want. It's not like she won't notice us. Let's just try to make it quick. If you so much as breathe on my axe, I'm chucking you into the lake. I don't think I've ever actually interacted with her axe before. That's kind of crazy. Oh good, it's you. Here I was, worrying that I'd get a solid half hour of peace and quiet in before my shift without anyone bothering me. Yeah, nice to see you too, Paula. So Galena, how the rumor's true. The ones about you already giving up on that adventuring nonsense? Nope, it's going better than ever, actually. As a matter of fact, we just fended off a wild holehound. Wow, well, maybe next time we'll fight a real monster. Who started that rumor about me calling it quits anyway? Oh, that was me. Then why did you... You know what? Never mind. Just try not to miss me too much while I'm out becoming a famous hero. Yeah, I'll always cherish my many memories of you being late for your shifts and texting on the job while I did all the actual work. That's certainly one way of remembering it. But hey, I'll be sure to send you a card when you're hospitalized or getting stomped on by a dragon. Or whatever it is you went off to do. How thoughtful. Look, I'm just trying to be realistic. A slacker like you? I give it a week before you realize how tough it is out there. Who else do you have in your crew? Amareth here. Poor girl's gonna have a heart attack the first time you run into something big. Higsby? I can't believe you trust her. Typical magic user. Massive ego. Huge magnet for trouble. She'll probably stab you in the back. Caldwell's cool, but I don't know how the hell you convince her to look out for a bunch of newbies. Y'all can pretend all you want. You can take shortcuts, but what you're trying to do takes real talent. You can only pretend to have talent for so long. But yeah, you have fun with your little LARPing club. Bring me back a souvenir. Wow, look at the time. Well, it's been fun, Paula, but Melody and I I can't talk. I'm gonna mess up every... There's gonna be at least one mistake in every episode, isn't there? But Melody and I have a prior engagement, so... Sure, scram. An unpleasant person. But, actually, I don't think I showed this last episode, but, these flowers seem interesting. Did they grow like this naturally? I should probably actually know more about plants of the woodland paladin, shouldn't I? I didn't know that was... This is gonna be like the Celeste playthrough where I learn something new every... Well, okay. Anyway, no, this first. These plants, just remember these, we can't do anything with them for the time being. Right. But no, like, now, Celeste, I think makes sense. No. Well, or rather, Celeste made less sense that I learned new Actually, considering how many times I've actually played through Celeste in full, besides that playthrough beforehand, it makes sense. And this is realistically my second time playing through the game, if we're not counting any practice sessions. But we're back in town. Hey, you two, over here! I can't remember Beverly's voice, I'm so sorry. I really should have watched the previous videos more. I haven't actually uploaded them yet. I think I remember it now? Let me see. What's up, Beverly? You two seem like you could go for a slice of cake. What makes you say that? I'm just very perceptive, Melody. I can tell these things. Also, I've kinda got half a leftover chocolate cake in the fridge and would rather share it with my friends than throw it out tomorrow. What do you think, Mel? Yeah, that sounds nice. Let's treat ourselves. Great, let's head inside. I think I remember it, actually. Here we are. 2 slices of chocolate cake for the lovely couple. Enjoy. You sure you don't want us to pay for this? Oh, no, it's on the house. I probably owe one of you a favor anyway. Thank you, Beverly. I'll leave you two alone then. Holler if you need me. I just realized my Beverly voice kind of sounds like a more feminine version of Bentley from fucking Sly Cooper. Jesus Christ. Dude, this is gonna be interesting for somebody to watch, isn't it? You know, if we were a real couple, we'd be sitting here drinking one milkshake with 2 straws. Do you want to ask for a milkshake? You can just have a milkshake if you want one. Oh, no. That would be way too much sugar, even for me. So, what have you been up to lately? It's been a while since we, talked. I have mostly been studying all that material on healing magic that Claire gave me. Lots of little mana management exercises, deep breathing, focusing your thoughts on the spell, that sort of stuff. Nice, but you could have done some of that studying with me, I know. I'm sorry you haven't been around lately. I don't know. No, come on. Talk to me, Mel. I guess it just felt like people would think I wasn't taking it seriously if I didn't at least get a simple healing spell or 2 down before showing my face again. I wanted everyone to see that I really am trying my hardest. I mean, I admire your commitment, and I'm real impressed by that healing spell you used on me. It kind of felt like the first tingling sensation you get after rinsing with mouthwash, except everywhere. But you do know everyone's got your back, right? You don't have to prove anything to anyone. I don't know, it's complicated. Everyone's so encouraging. Well, everyone except Paula, I guess. But are they just saying that because they're our friends? Like, they don't know I'll succeed. They can't see the future, and I've never done anything like this before. They're just trying to be supportive. And part of me thinks all that support means I have a lot to live up to now, and that I'll let everyone down if this doesn't work out. But it's not like I want everyone to tell me they think I'll fail, So, it's complicated. Melody. I know. I'm sorry. Damn, she just like me for real. Should I elaborate further? Fuck no, I'm not. That was awfully rude. I apologize. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just overthinking things. Ignore me. What about you? Have you got much training done? Not really. Claire says at a certain point I'll only get better at fighting monsters by, fighting monsters. Haven't had a chance to go out on an expedition or anything, and a whole hound or 2 aside, there aren't a lot of monsters to fight around town. It's too bad that Faith and the Paladin Brigade are so good at their jobs, huh? Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably tell you the big news. Brace yourself for this one. I'm braced. I quit my job. Yep, no more working my butt off chopping down trees for minimum wage. Put in my 2 weeks notice. 2 weeks ago now, actually. Which means I can focus on adventuring full time. Nice. I guess you really got a good feeling about this guild thing, huh? I really do. I mean, why shouldn't I? I know it's a risk, but if this works out, I'll be making way more money than at my old job. And even if it's hard work, I'll be doing something fun with my friends and with the love of my life. Aww. Oh, speaking of the guild, have you seen Clara lately? Jody said she's been working on some kind of project. Yeah, no idea what's up with that. Clara never tells me anything. You know how she can be. I thought you said no guild business today, though. Well, I'd at least like to tell her about the progress I've made. Fair enough. Hey, Beverly, what about you? Any idea what Claire's been up to? I don't know. All that magic stuff Claire gets up to is way over my head. But I'm sure it's something cool knowing her. I'm not sure if knowing it involves magic makes me more or less concerned. I'd try asking Jody if I were you. Oh, shoot. Oh well, thanks for the cake, Beverly. It was great, as always. Maybe we should go ask Jody what Claire's been up to, just to have some peace of mind. If it's Claire, it's probably fucking trouble. I mean, it does. It does add a lot of character. I would love to have a witch serve me at a restaurant. As long as it's not like, you know, cursed food or anything. Admittedly, that's pretty much our only major man-made landmark. That's so cheesy, and also probably exactly what Beverly was thinking when she hung that up. Oh god. Alright, let's go find Jody, which we don't have to go very far, but I'm not gonna... There's probably small stuff like this I will miss, but if you come back here and interact with this with Allison, she actually has stuff to say about it. That's a broke millennial, good god. We're gonna make enough money as adventurers that we could pay to replace this whole thing with statues of us. Right outside your house, though? Would you really want a statue of yourself right outside your house, though? Are you kidding? I'd love that. I'll just sit underneath it eating lunch or whatever, and people walk by and go, "Hey, you look just like that statue." And I'd be like, "Yeah, I get that all the time." That does sound like something you'd do. Oh, and I could dress it up for special occasions too. Like for New Year's, I could get a pair of those novelty glasses with the year on them. Man, I was just joking around, but I think I'm really getting into this idea. We've probably got to save the world at least once before I get a statue, though. So let's get on that. Yeah, it's New Game Plus, I'm sorry. Well, that's a relief. What is? You two are spending time together. I've been pretty worried about Allison lately. What are you talking about, Jody? I've been perfectly fine. If by perfectly fine you mean starved for attention because your girlfriend was ignoring you, then sure. You say that as if I'm not always looking for attention. Allison, if you miss me so much, why didn't you just come over to my place? You know, that's a good question. Thank you. You're welcome, babe. If you two lovebirds don't need me anymore, I'm just gonna get back to what I was doing. You were doing nothing, Jody. How come you're not hanging out with Faith? It's so rare to see her get this much free time. She wanted to do a little painting, so I figured I'd let her have some space. I mean, it's not like we have to hang out all the time. I understand she's a busy person. I just appreciate the time I managed to spend with her, and the rest of the time I let her live her own life. Words to live by. Like, no matter that's like, you know, if you're just friends with somebody or if you're partners, I think. Wow, Jody, that's smart. Emotionally mature. No, it's proof that Mel and I are Greenridge's true power couple. Up top, Mel. I'm just gonna ignore you. Oh, actually, have you seen Claire lately? Good God. Nope. She says she's been busy with some sort of top secret, very important guild project. One that she didn't want my help with. Aren't you a little concerned about what Claire's been up to? Maybe, but I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Jody, sometimes I worry you let Claire get away with too much. What do you mean? How about the time she accidentally cast a spell that swapped her arms with her legs? Hey, magic's tricky. She fixed it and learned from her mistake, and that's all that matters. What about that time Province was trying to give a speech but her mic wasn't working? Oh yeah, didn't she try to cast a volume increasing spell on Province? But it was way too loud and wouldn't wear off for 48 hours? Yeah, Province tried to keep quiet, but of course Holly and Rhett kept trying to get a rise out of her because they thought it was hilarious. Actually, that was pretty funny in hindsight. Listen, I'm Claire's roommate, not her mother. She's also an adult. It's not my job to discipline her or anything. I mean, come on, we all make mistakes. Once I was trying to practice this force field spell with Faith, except I accidentally made it way too big and it smashed right through the wall in her office. Wow, I didn't even know about that. I'm gonna have to remember that one for the next time you rag on me for breaking stuff. Yeah, great. Look, all I'm trying to say is, Claire needs someone to be supportive of her and her ambitions. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I saw Claire looking for something in your basement, Allison. She's been down there a while though. We should probably go check on that. See you later, Jody. Yeah, let's go check on her. What's in here? Gnarly. I don't even remember what's in these boxes. Let's see if there's something cool in here. Allison, don't you know what's in your own basement? You've gotta have some mysteries in your life, Al. Keeps things interesting. Tubular. Claire, what? Why are my basement's walls covered in trash? I can assure you, it's not trash. I like the lights. They're festive? How long have you been in my basement? What are you even doing down here? Listen, I'm sure you have a lot of questions, and I can answer those questions if you have some free time and you think you're ready for something special. Yeah, I'd say we're ready. I guess we're ready? What are we ready for exactly? Wonderful. All you need to know is that your basement is now the entrance to a dungeon! What? Oh dear. See, as your new guild master, it's my responsibility to give the two of you a proper education when it comes to adventuring. Our previous attempts have been interesting, but it was obvious we needed to start smaller. I needed a controlled subterranean environment to really replicate that authentic dungeon experience in a more accessible manner. And in case you hadn't noticed, this is the only house in the neighborhood with a basement. Lucky you. So now your house has this cool underground labyrinth that we get to explore together as a team. It'll be so much fun. Claire, just because you're my new boss or whatever doesn't mean you get to bust into my basement and do some radical remodeling. Okay, first of all, you hardly use this basement, let's be real. This place is a rental. How am I supposed to explain this to my landlord? I'm sure they'll see that this adds a lot of value to the property. A dungeon? Though, like... I'm just trying to imagine a scenario where that would be possible. So you should come rent out this property. Also, the basement is a dungeon and it definitely has monsters in it. Whether you decide to explore is entirely up to you. Look at all this extra square footage. And where the hell did you put my stuff? Huh? It's around here somewhere. I may have put it in Hammersley store just out now. I don't even know what to say. Where the fuck is Claire's? I don't actually, fuck that, I don't even want to know. I'm okay. I don't want to know where Claire's hammer space is. How about, wow, thanks Claire. You sure did put a lot of effort into handing us our first adventure on a silver platter. Okay, this is a lot, but let's all just stop and take a deep breath, okay? No yelling. Melody, what about you? Isn't this perfect for you? You get to do your training right from the comfort of your own girlfriend's home. Well, underneath it. You've been practicing those spells I gave you, right? Don't you want a chance to show them off? Come on, this'll be fun. This sounds more like Claire's idea of fun. Claire, this sounds like more like your idea of fun than mine. No, believe me, I'd find it just as fun to drag you two to the library and lecture you on your new magic powers in a more academic setting. But putting you in mildly dangerous scenarios and making you use your abilities as part of the team is much easier. Building an entire dungeon is the easy solution? I think I like the library option. Wait, does this dungeon have monsters? First one's the funniest. In what world is building an entire dungeon the easy solution? Alza's more of a hands-on learner. That is true. So I figured the easiest way to teach her how to fight monsters is to, well, let her fight monsters. Just in a controlled environment. Wait, monsters? Real monsters? Well, real-ish. They're more like dark magic constructs, I guess. They'll still put up a fight, though. I do like fighting. Okay, fine. I'm still not crazy about this basement dungeon idea, but I've been dying to see some action. just make sure you put everything back to normal later. I don't need rowdy basement monsters trying to eat my face in the middle of the night or whatever. I'll put it on my to-do list. Anyway, I was waiting for Jody to show up before starting, but you know what? I think we can handle this on our own. It'll be just 3 pals on a fun-filled dungeon adventure. Are you really sure that's a good idea? Come on, what's the worst that could happen? Good God. Alright, I have a story to tell about that. So, when I did my practice the other day, it was actually, I think, might have been roughly around the same time I'm doing this right now, which is like the middle of the night. When I got to that part, I completely forgot there's the fucking... I can't even remember what show that's a reference to. I almost want to say It's Always Sunny, but I've never seen it. But when I saw that, I literally just... I was dying. I completely forgot that happened. That is such a fucking gold moment. I love that. Oh, actually, could we postpone? We were kind of on a date or whatever. More or less. I mean, unless you're okay with being a third wheel. I don't really care. And Claire's joined the party as the third wheel. Okay, but fair warning, I can start macking on my girl at any time. No, really? You don't say. She's primarily driven by impulse, Claire. Sure. Some real hardcore tonsil hockey if you catch my drift. Okay, that might be an exaggeration. Listen, you see I'm making it weird now, just so you know. Can we go? Swap and spit? I get it, Allison. Playing the big smacker. Smooching. This is your revenge for me trashing your basement, isn't it? Face second, locking lips, puckering up, watching submarine races. Can we just go already? Yeah, we can go. Later, cause I'm actually gonna cut it here. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. Next time on... Damn it. Fucking whatever. Next time, we're gonna actually go into this basement dungeon thingy. I'll see you guys later.